Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. This time I'm doing something I did on last year's game as well. I'm racing 0% AI around Monaco in the slowest car on the game, simply seeing can I win from being a lap down. And as you can see, we're now a lap down, so we're gonna try and get up through the field. So obviously the challenge is probably the most difficult one you could do, at least track-wise, car-wise, because obviously it's very difficult to pass around Monaco. So obviously I'm going to have to pass every car twice. First I'm going to have to unlap myself, and then obviously going to have to pass them for real. So it's going to be quite difficult to do. I think I managed to pull it off last year, so it's going to be interesting to see if I can pull it off this year as well. But I'm not getting my hopes up, as this Williams is absolutely dog shit to drive. But obviously I'm going to do my best. That was a bit of a questionable move to put it lightly. But I made it through on Ericsson, as obviously it's gonna go quick now, to get through the field. It's obviously the time when I'm not lapping them that's gonna be crucial, where I'm gonna have to be fast. As you can see, the exit speeds of the AI seem to be where they are sort of taking a lot of the hits. Maybe the braking and accelerating is really where it counts. As we're now just gonna try and see, can we get up the inside of Rashcast? Yes, we can, with a little bit of a scruffle there, but we managed to make it through, as we're already up. Well, we're not actually up in any place, but we're on-lapping ourselves slowly but surely. One thing I gotta have to watch out for is the blue flags, because what if I struggle to get past someone and I maybe call for a blue flag or something like that because I'm holding someone up? That could be interesting to see if I might get penalties that way, as we are now looking to make a move on Van Dorn into Mirabro. Not going to pull a Rosberg and just fake break in qualifying, as we managed to pull off the move. And obviously it's gonna be crucial to get past all these guys quickly, because obviously the leaders are gonna get further and further away. Even though they're not that very fast, but I'm going to get held up, because obviously in the third sector it's very, very difficult to pass. And you're probably going to see me pull off some moves that, in AOR they probably would have taken me to the stewards, but obviously it's the AI and it's 0%, so sometimes I'll probably get a little bit surprised as well, just because of how slow they are. As you can see here, I managed to go up around the inside here of the swimming pool. Nearly, you're never going to be able to do that. It was a little tiny corner cut, but we're just going to gloss over that as I go up the inside of Grosjean at Rashcast again. And now we're lining up Magnussen for another pass on the straight. If only this were real F1 and we could see someone just pass as easily as this around Monaco, it would probably be the best race on the calendar, but obviously, unfortunately it's not. It's just all glamour, but no racing. So I think we're nearing the top 10. Am I inside the top 10? Yes. Alonso is P9. So we're clearing out the bottom half, and now we move into the top half. This shouldn't be more difficult to pass, obviously, as Alonso just tagged us a little bit, but obviously they're just going to be further ahead. As you can already see, they're starting to form a little bit of a gap with the 3 cars ahead on the mini-map. But obviously it shouldn't take me more than a few corners to catch up with them. But I am being held up a little bit by Sainz here. But as you can see, again, maybe it's something like they don't have, obviously they run full traction control, maybe they don't have ERS or something like that, and that's why they're sort of so slow in accelerating, because obviously I would think that maybe braking is an obvious choice, and sort of a mid-corner speeds maybe you could go down on, but it seems like their cornering is sort of, obviously it's not as fast as mine, but it's sort of similar to normal AIs. I just have a little bit of a scruffle against the wall there. So we try and see if we can pull a switch back on Van Dorn for Rashcast, not Van Dorn Verstappen. But obviously that's impossible. We're just going to wait, and again with DRS it's going to be super easy. And now we've got 5 cars ahead of us. We've got Bottas as the first one, trying to go round outside at the casino. So just get squeezed around on the wall there. I'm not sure. Maybe my damage is on reduced. I'm not actually quite sure, because surely that would have maybe given me some damage. I think I turned the damage down simply because of the fact that it wasn't like a get no damage video sort of thing, because obviously driving with simulation or full damage around Monaco, especially trying to do this many passes, is going to be difficult. So I think that's why some reduced. As we now catch onto the top 3, and we are slowly but surely unlapping ourselves. But I just lock up a little bit there. But now we're going to go into the final corner with Raikkonen. It was just we nearly clipped our front wing there. That was actually quite close. but we get on to we get past Raikkonen there, and we move up to the top 2 where we got Hamilton and Vettel, which we should pass by the end of this lap if everything goes according to plan, although you can never be sure here around Monaco. This Williams has been okay to drive. Obviously it's quite slow, but it's stable, at least, as me and Hamilton just have a little bit. Come on, give space, Hamilton, please. What is this? I'm so much faster than you. As we just go past him through the tunnel, as we just bump a little bit wheel with wall there, but we are through, as we're now looking at getting Vettel and unlapping ourselves finally. I think we're gonna pull it off on the straight here. No, Vettel's actually gonna go into the pits, and now something weird happens. I have front wing damage from this for some reason, and when I pitted here, obviously I put it to repair that front wing damage, which I think the game glitched when Vettel, maybe he just sort of tapped me or something, that it got me front wing damage. It didn't show up in the MFD or anything, but obviously, as you can see, it's just light green, which is going to be super tricky now, you know, trying to pull off this. The purpose of this video is obviously to win, but it's going to be difficult because I've got that front wing damage. As you can see, it's going to be difficult through the fast flowing corners, and there are a few, but hopefully I can still make it work. As we've made it past Shirakin, so now we actually start to make up real positions, as we've now closed in on Ericsson and we go past easily. Obviously I did the normal strategy, which was hypersofts first, ultrasofts second, so we're not going to have any tire advantages. We just have a little bit of a, well, get off me Hartley please, I'm trying to catch some guys up ahead, but as you can see, I'm on that 15. And I'm sort of only catching P15. Well, that's sort of ironic, but it's looking difficult right now. Obviously, the front wing damage did hurt me a little bit when I was out there trying to set fast laps between, getting past them first time and now catching up to them again. So maybe I haven't simply made up ground fast enough, because obviously it's going to lose me a few seconds a lap, and maybe that's what's gonna end up being crucial in the end. But now we're gonna, I sort of hesitated there. I thought I was gonna go for the move on Van Dorn, but I decided against it. As you can see, I'm just locking up a little bit because obviously the balance at the front with the downforce isn't there. As we now go past Van Dorn easily. We've caught a little bit of a train here with Perez, Magnussen, and the other Force India of Ocon up ahead. And obviously on the straight here, accelerating out the last corner, it's super easy to go past. And then Magnussen, we can't really get before now as I just try around, I think it's Lowe's hairpin here, the slowest corner on the calendar, we make a move. If I see that in Formula 1, I'm going to be super surprised. That's not really a passing spot. But now we have Ocon before we can get into the top 10. And we try and do it around the swimming pool, and we hit each other a little bit, or not a little bit, actually a lot, but we are into the points, and I think already now, guys, I can sort of let you know that we're probably not going to win this year. As you can see, we're going slowly onto the last lap, and we've only just passed Alonso for 9th place. We've got Bottas up ahead. I don't know what he's doing down here in P8, as we're trying to pass him going out of the tunnel. And are we going to make the move? No, he's actually going to put up a fight, but we're gonna make the move. But I don't think I'm going to be able to catch Grosjean, so it's a little bit disappointing, considering last year I think I passed Vettel at this very moment on the final lap, which obviously was a huge thing to do, but I think I've actually got more front wing damage at some point, which is why, as you can see, I can barely make the corner. So the front wing damage really hurt me, and it's annoying that it glitched with Vettel going into the pits and he clipped me, which gave me the damage. We sort of ruined this race, and I got a penalty as well, because of the fact that obviously the front wing made it super difficult, especially around the swimming pool and that, so I got a few corner cuts there. So if we only made it up into P10, for Williams still it's super impressive, but obviously I wanted to win. But maybe on next year's game, if I decide to do this again, I can win. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. subscribe, a comment, anything. It's really appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time.